toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us in Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Nittany Lions offense will start this game off. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying to make magic, breaks into the open. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Creates a little room. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Throws toward the end zone. The flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on.
Illegal forward offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And now on second down for this offense. After the incompletion, they go back up top. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The Nittany Lions have taken it inside the 20. To the ground with the back. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Northwestern's offense will take the field for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get it started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Covey. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that's a great job by the defender that time, locating the ball on the ground and hopping on it for a fumble recovery. And guys, that's the second straight game this guy has had a fumble recovery. Had one their last time out, and he's got...
Oh, he's got some space. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is...
Touchdown, Penn State! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Oh, better look out! And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on second down. Using the quick game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Quickly complete. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Tries to get it on the ground. He gets it beyond the marker, and it'll be a first down for Northwestern. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11.
Yeah, not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count
on. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Leaves it with the back. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Right back to him on the ground. At the 40, there he goes. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. And the Nittany Lions move the change with some signature hard-nosed running.
Some Big Ten physicality, some Big Ten running the football. Gotta have it. Gotta start with that when you're in the Big Ten and when you're at Penn State.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. He'll get rid of it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. This one's complete. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. Gonna run it. It's Martin. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. This defense has been gashed, and they are backed up again with a 1st and goal. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
Offside. Defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Caught in the backfield, it's Baptiste. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the owner. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll pull it down. Crosses the 45. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another 1st down and yet another big gain. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Oh, they're after him! And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's going to take off. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. And the Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Finding an escape route. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. The forward pass used to be illegal in football. That one still is. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And the defense is there to stop him short of the 1st down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. What a disappointment. No good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Caught in the backfield, it's Baptiste. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. Pick up a 5, they'll need 5 more on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Creates a little space. There he goes. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They almost got a 1st down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kick. Got enough space. Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be dang. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this 1st half as good as you possibly can.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Covey. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st down from the 28. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He's got him. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the returner will be brought down. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. From the gun, running back on the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Quarterback moving out of the pocket.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
They punted away on 4th down. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Covey. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Now the play fake. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Northwestern will send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the ball comes to rest right there.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. 1 man in the backfield, and he gets it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. A dangerous 3rd and 10 here from inside their own 5. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the 1st down mark. Northwestern will have to punt it away.
Now, 4th down.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the catch at the 45. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught behind the line. It's Martin. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Nittany Lions line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on 1st down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
35, Northwestern, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Baptiste. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Blasted as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Baptiste. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. He gets it away from his own end zone. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Reynolds. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give on the inside. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. The Nittany Lions come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Man, that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on third down trying to... And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. And that is no good. Oh, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. He'll start this drive firing. Caught over the middle. It's Covey. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Wildcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Tight end now in motion. Trying to move them on the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looking for that first down on third and short from the 28. Looking to throw for it. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the returner goes down. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had. Turning it on! Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Across the 25, he's got room. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Penn State!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Colorado State is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to San Diego State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
And fired complete. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. With jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Off the play fake. And the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right, things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. Because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That's caught. It's coming. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. First play of the drive wants to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. He'll take the deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. He's in open space downfield. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Lets it fly. Complete to the right. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Looking for space, it's Cuevas. Not much room, a pickup of 2 down to the 28. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off play action. Throwing right. Complete downfield. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. The give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Number 14, set to kick it off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come. The 25-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll run it to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Caught near the sticks. It's Savage. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously. Looking to throw again. Got a man. It's Covey. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. 1st down here for the offense. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Baptiste. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. The play action fake. Unloads to the right. Quickly complete. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. To the air on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Second down, he'll throw it. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it at the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings, try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And the Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on third and short. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a crease. It's Baptiste. Breaks into the open. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Wildcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down.
And David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. And they've converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but a third and long is a different animal. Going for it all. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Running back searching for a hole. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Two minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Baptiste. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. That pass not close as he got twirled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Never a doubt. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back has it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll try the run. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
A huge game. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and had a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Catch in the middle, it's Baptiste. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin him back deep in their own end. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the 4th quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat, face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.